should probably start to walk away. I'm hoping that you stop and make me have to stay, cause I'm floating in your orbit. Yeah, I'm stuck in your space. It's my luck, put me on where you understand. There's nothing left to say. Pull me back, take my hand, come on.
I live inside my own world of make-believe. Kids screaming in the cradles, profanities.
Hey y'all, welcome to the Mickey Flicky Pals. Of course, this is Dr. A, and I am helping here in the place to be. Please get started with me. Come on in here, and I am your Crystal Rock Goddess. Come on into the Crystal Palace and make sure you take your shoes off, leave them by the front door. Make sure you stop and go right to the what y'all need to go to the crystal bar and grab your crystal and grab your libations because over here we honor our ancestors. Okay. Make sure you know and understand that there's three ways of becoming a crystal. One way would be for what? For y'all to type. We call that what? We call that the parlor room. The second way to be in this invited to becoming a crystal, or for y'all to be hanging back, and we call that what? Boom, boom, boom. The third way, of course, not the last way, but not least way to join the crystals. Okay, but after show, don't leave your player around me. True player for real. That's dun, 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 dun. Situations will arrive with the anyway, y'all. Relax, okay? We call that what? The outhouse up in this gang, up in this thing, okay? Anyway, welcome to the Mickey Flicky Palace. How you doing, Olivia? Welcome to the Mickey Flicky Palace, Deanne. Miss Jackson, if you're nasty. I wasn't gonna come live today. I changed my mind. Anyway, y'all, I'm reading this book. I'm trying to I'm reading this book. I just purchased a book. Y'all know I get books. I just purchased this book. It's called Chakra Healing. And I'm gonna read this book. Of course I do chakra healings and everything, but I just like to get certain books so I could help my clients go to the next level. And right here, it's a pretty interesting read. I'm kind of dissecting, making a couple of notes. But anyway, hopefully you all, what books are y'all reading? Or what are y'all reading online? What are y'all watching? What are y'all looking at? Or what are y'all doing to educate yourself to keep your mind going? Anyway, let's continue. Let's move on to the next here. Okay, hopefully y'all checked out my girl from last night. You checked out Mimi. Make sure y'all check out Pine Apples. Make sure y'all check out them too. Let's make sure we get this network going. Make sure we keep rocking. Make sure we keep letting us, supporting these channels. These sisters, these are my sisters. Make sure y'all support them, okay? But anyway, let's continue. We're gonna watch Just Jasmine. I was like, well, let me see what she's doing. I was supposed to do this the other day, but I was just tired. We've already discussed Olivia. I'm not discussing Olivia. I ripped her to shreds last night, and it was really annoying. I'm just gonna keep it trail. I'm gonna keep it trail with y'all. I can't do Olivia today. Y'all know I can only do her and spurts. Okay. But let's go ahead and I'm also watching this detect like I think I forgot what this is called, but anyway, I'm watching this is on my TV, and they had kidnapped this girl, and man, crazy. They kidnapped her and unalived her. It's just crazy. And so FBI is searching for, and they basically got one of the people that did it, and they're not looking for our body. So I'm like, man, this was a long time ago, but again, I'm watching. Okay, let me speak. I just saw somebody come in here. How you doing, Passion? Welcome to the Mick Figure Palace. I missed it last night. Well, make sure you go back and look at it, please. I would really appreciate that. Okay, so we're gonna watch Jasmine. I'm trying to. I might have to cut this up or cut this down or cut it up. I don't know. Because my son is in there, I want to make sure he got, his class and everything. I can't find his remote control. My husband have it and he at work, so
First, I want to start off by saying that this isn't an easy video for me to make at all. Like, I've thought about making this video for a very long time, a very, very long time. But I knew in my heart once I made this video, it was no turning back. I knew in my heart once I spoke about this publicly that I was really finished with the situation for me to talk about it in public. And it took a long time to get to this point, but I finally feel like I'm ready. So I want to tell y'all about my best friend. So I had a best friend that's been my best friend since we're 5 years apart. I knew her since she was 16. I'm about 33 now, I think. I forget how old I am. But we knew each other and been best friends for a really long time. That's been my only best friend for decades. For more than I can remember, that's been my only best friend. And when I mean my best friend, like we had a rule that we could not have other friends. There was no
listen. Number one, I'm gonna be honest with y'all. I'm not. I don't deem that necessary. I think it's unhealthy to not have. You know, if you're gonna have a so-called friend, I mean, what are y'all in a relationship? It don't sound like a friendship like that. It sounds like y'all in a relationship. That's what it sounds like to me. That's what it feel like to me. But whatever, that's neither here nor there. I just think it's something going on. I just think it's weird. I'm just gonna be honest with you. But that's just my opinion. Don't listen to me. But let's continue.
need. You were all I need. I was all you needed. So we didn't need for nobody else. She's literally all I know as a friend. I don't know anything else as a friend. She's the first person I would talk to when I wake up. She's the last person I would talk to when I go to sleep. We are all we know. When I tell y'all, like, this person was my backbone for so long, and I was her backbone for so long. When I tell you the loyalty and the fact of always being there for me, she was always the first person who was there for me. And if I couldn't depend on not a soul in this world, I knew I could depend on her. When it was time for me to have my children, you know how some hospitals say it's only two people to a room? Oh, best to believe each and every child, she was one. And there wasn't nobody going to tell her she wasn't because she wasn't leaving. Like, when my mom passed away, this was the first person to make it to my house, the person who drove me to the hospital every single day. She was the one wiping my tears and rubbing my back. I remember getting pregnant with Faith. I know I shared the story with y'all that I was told to have an abortion with Faith. I was told I don't want that baby, don't have that baby. And I still chose to have her. So, hospital, I was by myself, labor by myself. Well, she was there, of course. And I remember going through the worst postpartum depression with Faith, and all I could do was pray. I didn't know how to do anything else. This baby wouldn't stop crying. I was alone. All I could do was go to God and pray.
I'm just gonna be honest with you. That just well, that's one thing. That's why I don't like. That's why I don't like. I don't know. I don't know. Don't listen to me. But like I told y'all that I don't do the friendships no more. I do now. I do sisterhood. I do. We can hang out. We can chill and stuff like that. But I don't do friendships like that no more because when you get grown or what have you, I think that I just kind of like focus. I would rather focus on like maybe this is just my opinion. Maybe having a relationship. Maybe. I want to glow up in my relationship. I'd rather when you get married, you and your man are supposed to be one. Y'all become one, and y'all become best friends. That's what really supposed to happen to me. That's one thing I learned. I don't want to be best friends with somebody else. I want to be best friends with my man. I'm just gonna be honest with y'all. But that's just me. That's just me. I ain't gonna tell y'all not to have sisterhood. And nothing wrong with having sisterhood, but I'm talking about friendship. Like, no. Like, I have partners. We hangs and stuff. But my best friend, I don't tell them everything because people don't need to know what's going on in your business. People, do you know how people are? It's always somebody that wants something that you got, or whatever the case is. I just listen. I don't have time for that. I'm gonna be honest with y'all. If I'm homeschooling my kid, I gotta clean up my house. I cook, I clean. I do 3 square meals a day, plus snacks in between, whatever my son want. I gotta drive my son here or there, to the jujitsu. I haven't done it in a while because I've been focused on my business. Plus, I got a new business, y'all. Well, it's not a new business. What it is a new spot. I'm in a new spot. So I got to get that ready for grand opening. You know what I mean? Where I got time for friendship. Do you know how many times my homegirls is calling me like, hey, let's go for coffee? Hey, like, I don't have time. By the time I get back home, y'all should see me. I can be in mid sentence. I remember one time I did a live. Y'all know I fell asleep doing the live. I was doing a live for y'all. This was recently. This within the last 3 days. I fell asleep like a few times. And I caught myself and I heard Jasmine talking and I woke up. So I ain't got time, because you got to really nourish a friendship. Let's continue. Okay, let me go back up here. Let me read y'all comments. Good morning, everyone. Okay, JJ is not a safe friend or confident, right? She airs out too much on social media. Yes, she does. She will air your butt out. Wait, they were sexual? No, she didn't say that. I just said she didn't say they was sexual. I just made a point that they kind of come off like that to me, right, Olivia? I watched this and all I could think about was my best friend over the 40 years. I'm sorry. Again, Lisa. Um yeah, I wouldn't trust her at all between the camera and her mouth. Mm-mm. I have a great friends, but not dependents, girl. That's what it comes off as, doesn't it, Olivia? Hmm. Let's continue.
So I would pray all day, all day. And she's not the most religious person. And I remember her like literally walking in like tipsy. Like, she like, girl, I don't pray, but I'm gonna grab this Bible. What you want me to do? You want me to pray with you? She would read scriptures by my bedside because she thought like anything that you need for me to comfort you, I'm gonna comfort you with. I remember literally so many stories where this girl was the first person there for me, like through it all. When it came down to things like money, I can never, I can never recall an argument we've ever had over money. Never. When I
Yeah, but this didn't sound like a good friend anyway. But we're gonna get into the heavy when she gets to talking about y'all, because she's gonna tell us some wild stuff about this friendship. Good lord. But let's continue.
tell you money was never a thing, it wasn't like we was rich. But best to believe, if I ain't have it, she had it. If she didn't have it, I had it. When it came down to things like, do you know we worked at the same jobs? And when she quit, guess who was quitting? Yep, yep, yep. We went to college together, and when she dropped out, guess who was dropping out? Yep, yep, yep.
Like, no, why are you dropping out? If you in school or you in college, why would you drop out? Why would I drop out just because the other person dropped out? That was dumb. I'm gonna finish my degree. I'm not dropping out because of my partner. That's weird.
Like we got down, we did not play. We did not play. When you see one, you seen the other. We have the same personality. And I don't know how. It's not even the same personality. I believe our hearts are just the same. We pump the same heart. And I really believe that. Like when I tell you this is the most loving, caring person I've ever met in my life. She acts like me. It's in the sense of like we both don't like to be embarrassed. We both don't like ghetto. Like we are one of a kind in that sense. Every weekend we had this.
Okay, hello. Um, well, I don't want to say you come off ghetto a little bit, but you come off ghetto a tad bit. But again, that's just my personal opinion. Just a little bit, just a little bit. Okay. Yeah, she definitely talks too much. She definitely talks too much. It sounds like she is dependent. She needs too much. Yeah, she's definitely needy. Both of them seem needy, but that's just me. But that's just me. JJ will put it up everything for the camera, including the kids on social media first. Exactly, and that's serious. That's like, girl.
Things with like we lit, we going out, we going to party. Mind you, neither one of us like to party. Neither one of us ever been to no club. We don't do the shenanigans, but we were
I
planning.
ain't gonna lie. I go. I used to go to the club. I done settled down a lot now. Well, the only reason why I don't go to the club now, it's not just because I'm married, but that's part of why. If I went to the club, the last time I went to the club was with my husband. I'm gonna be honest with you. Me and him party. We went to the club. We got, we drank a little bit, and then after a while, we was just like, this is stupid. Clubs are only fun when you drunk. I'm just gonna be honest, so when you drink a little bit, but not just that. I don't know. I feel like the old chick in the club. You know what I'm saying? I feel like I had too many keys to be in the club. You know what I'm talking about? Like I had a van waiting outside. Like, come on, I got some icicles in the car. I got a, I got some drink out in the car. No, just like that's how it felt to me. But no, I don't go out to no, really. All jokes aside, the reason why I don't go out to the club anymore is because God, it's just too much mess going on here. I mean, I'm in an area. Well, the clubs that are here are kind of shoot 'em up clubs, and I'm too old for that. Even with the old head clubs, they shoot that ootin in there. So I'm not. No, thank you. You know what I mean? Now, if I was in St. Louis, I probably would go to some of these clubs because it's pretty cool. St. Louis, but not in Louisville, Kentucky. I'm good. I'm good. And everybody know everybody. Like I don't. I'm good. But let's continue.
Because it just made us feel better. When the day comes, we do the same routine. There with each other, we either gonna sit in the car and drink, or we gonna find somewhere to go to like go out and eat. We never going to nobody bar, nobody club, nobody lounge. We never had a third party. Never. Never. There was never a day that we got up and said, hey, let's call such and such. We didn't know such and such is to call. We only needed each other. We never got bored. We could talk every day and still found something to talk about. We were so content.
Yes. So I don't know. Your close friends can be jealous, and you won't know if for years secretly one in your life. Exactly. So I'm good. I mean, I've just noticed a lot of things. Like for example, I've heard, hey, 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 hey. I know you're doing your wrestling thing, but come on, I'm live. Um. So I don't like that. I've had friends throughout, and I don't like people getting too close to me like that. I'm just weird. A lot of people. I mean, and I think sometimes people take advantage. I've had the last friendships or situationships that I had, like as far as female interaction I've had. I've just found it to be strange and certain things that they have said to me that have turned me off. Like, how does the adopted girl get a great husband, get love from people? Her biological family love her, and your adopted family love you. That is weird to me. Like, I don't, you know what I mean? Ain't you? Wouldn't you? Shouldn't you be happy for me just because your family, ain't rocking with you like that? Like, why you tripping with me? You know what I mean? And it's like, it's just weird to me. And it's like, just like I found a decent guy. I'm not saying my husband perfect, right? But just like I found somebody that care about me. Let's just say that, right? doesn't mean that you like that. Like I told her, I was like, well, just because I found a decent person, I was patient. I, we met in a non-conventional way. That's a whole nother story. I'm not going to get into that because that's not for everybody to know how I met my husband or whatever. I don't want to talk about that. I'm not bringing that to the streets. You know what I'm saying? It wasn't a perfect meet. Let's just say that. But nevertheless, that ain't nobody business, to be honest with you. I don't want, I don't really mind sharing it, but he's like, don't keep telling me. He's like, no, I'm not. Anyway, so the point is that I don't get how people think that just because I've had some different type of experiences and this and that and like I'm supposed to be unloved or something just because I'm adopted, so I'm supposed to be unloved. That's weird to me. It sounds like y'all are socially awkward and weird. Yeah, I'm definitely socially awkward and weird, but I've embraced it. They definitely are socially awkward and weird, but they don't seem like they embrace it. And I'm like, I'm cool. I love who I am. I don't understand some of these folks. That's why I said I don't really, with the whole friendship thing, I've noticed that. And it's just I would rather keep people. I don't even do company over to my house. I'm gonna just be honest with y'all. And it's not because my house is not clean or neat, because it definitely is, but it's just, I don't know. I would just rather not have that. When I go out with my homies, if we go to coffee or lunch or breakfast or whatever the case is, we'll just meet up. You know what I mean? We even take the children with us or whatever, but we don't do go back to each other's houses. Like, I don't necessarily want to sit up in their house because I can sit up in my own house. You know what I mean? But that's neither here nor there.
With each other that we could sit in silence and we was having a blast with each other. She will come to my house, lay on my couch and sleep. I was content because I knew where she was. She was right there. When I look up, she's right there. I could go sit in the back of.
Listen, I don't want nobody coming to my house. I don't want no friendships or friends coming to my house and sleeping over to my house. I mean, they don't they got a house. What's wrong with them and their house? I'm just gonna be honest. Like, why don't they have a place to stay? Why do they have to come over to my house and lay up? Now, I mean, she didn't say that they didn't have a place to stay, but I'm just making a point that it will come off to me like that, and I'm not ready to be housing friends. I mean, I do got a husband, I do have a son, and they don't want everybody up in my house. They don't want everybody up in our space. I mean, come on now. Like, seriously, it's just weird. Weird. Okay. Not doing it. But let's continue.
Her car and lay down. We having a blast together. We genuinely enjoyed each other's company, and throughout all these decades of friendship, we had that one rule: we all we got, we all we need. We don't need not nobody else. And throughout life, I lived this way for so long that this has been my one friend for so long. These moments I will never forget. You hear me? I will never forget the time we shared. I will never forget the laughs we had. I will never forget the tears we cried. When I tell you this girl is my human diary, I don't think nobody knows.
That's where you messing up there. That's where you messing up there. Like, what do you mean this girl's your human diary, girl? See, that's what I'm saying about independence. It's just, okay, I love my husband, but at the same time, I can function without him. Does that make sense? I can function without him. He doesn't have to be in my face for me to be human. For I don't have to have a human diary. And I mean, I could just write stuff down. If I'm going through something that I want to talk to my husband about it or whatever the case is. I mean, I do have self. I do rely on self. I'm a Taurus guy. Now, I don't know what kind of Taurus she is, but I definitely know how to love on myself. I'm gonna be real with y'all. I definitely am great at loving on myself, and I don't have to wait for anybody to love on me. I can love on myself, but hey, that's just me.
Our deepest, darkest secrets. And the only reason why we know our deepest, darkest secrets is because we was doing them together. Whatever was a secret, it was happening with one another. What bitch, what you about to go do? Well, I'm putting on my shoes. I'm doing it too. Cause if you go down, they might as well take me too. And that was on period. And we've been content with each other for so many years that we genuinely just felt there was no need for nobody else. I feel like because of those reasons, she will forever and always have a special place in my heart. And I will never, ever forget the time that we spent together. And I will never forget all the times she was there for me. And I will never forget.
You said your Adderall wore off, you needed an appointment. Oh, wow. Girl, people change energy in your home. Yes, they do. Good Lord, hit the like. My friend kept saying I had a easy life. Girl, I told you. And that was one of my issues. Right. How can you say that say who had a hard or easy life? I think that's ignorant. It definitely is. Okay. It's weird. Hit the like button, please, y'all. Thank you so much. Please and thank you. People definitely do change the energy of home. My friends and I, male and female, celebrate each other heavily. See, that sounds cool. That's what I'm talking about. I like me some me, right? I don't need anybody in my face that much. Yeah, she's like, right. I'm not like self relying on nobody to make me feel good about myself. I feel good on my own, but hey, that's just me. I'm content. I could be by myself and still have fun, but that's just me. When my son and my husband going to have them some fun. Shoot, I'm having fun myself. I don't wait on them to make me feel happy or feel good or whatever. But that's just me. Don't listen to me.
Everything she meant to me, I will never forget any of it. I mean, when I tell you things like we was both scared to get our license because we just didn't want to drive. We thought like driving just wasn't the thing we wanted to do. And it was like, I'm not driving. And I remember when she took that leap of faith, she literally took her driver's lessons, went and got her license and bought a car. And guess what? I had a car too then. She like, girl, we good. As long as one of us secured to be.
No, you should have got you a car. That way you don't have to be dependent on Kaisha all the time if you just go and get you or your own vehicle. But that's just me. Don't listen to me. I don't understand how some of y'all be like that, with friends. It's kind of like grow up. It's just kind of comes off a little childish. I'm just gonna be honest with you. Just comes off a little bit like childish. The fact that you can't, do things on your own. Like, what's wrong with you? Why can't you do things on your own?
She got it. And best to believe, everywhere I needed to go, she was there. Whatever I needed to do, she was there. And she meant that. When I got a car, we have a car. What else you do? You want the car? Take the car. I was like, I can't take the car. I don't got a license. But those are things that I could never ever.
Okay, so let's read these comments that you all have in here. Please like, share, and subscribe. It's so important to this channel. Drop them crystal balls. I love when Olivia throws some crystal balls. So that's what I'm talking about. I can relate to Jazz a little, but I'm a loner. My sister's friend is the only West Coast, so it worked. Right. Is that person deceased? Nope. No, it's not Olivia. Watch. Nah, baby. She is sounding more like a dependent and a user. Exactly. That's exactly how she comes off. But let's continue.
ever get out of my mind. There's also some things that I could never forget neither. These are things.
I still have not taken this nose ring out of my nose. I'm trying to tell y'all, it is so hard to take out. I took out my right one, but not my left one. I'm gonna have to go to the place and have them to take it out for me because it is like too hard to take out. I promise you, it's gonna hurt, and I don't feel like it hurting. I rather them just snatch it out.
Things that throughout the years, for some reason, I
Okay,
can't
good.
forget it. I tried so hard. I tried, and I swear, I tried. This is how long it's been of the things that I haven't forgotten. This is the first thing that comes to my mind that I could never forget. And this happened probably back in maybe 2011. Yeah, that's how deep it goes back that I can't forget. I'll never forget. Her
I can't forget how our love will be the same again. I can't forget how you made yourself clear. I can't forget every time I see. Why he sang like that, y'all? Every time I hear your voice.
saying she going out with some guy. She like, yeah, I'm about to go out with this guy. I'm hype. Blah, blah, blah. I need lingerie. Bitch, let's go. So I'm going with her shopping for the lingerie. And we grabbed the lingerie. She like, oh, we
It definitely takes a long time to get the tea. I'll probably do too. I'll probably take a long time to tell the tea as well. But whatever. She takes too long and she doesn't make me. She doesn't hold me close. She doesn't hold. I don't. Ooh, that's pause. She doesn't keep you forwarded. She doesn't keep your attention. Is what I'm trying to say. You know what I mean?
about to get lit. So let's get some liquor. Bitch, I'm going with you. So we go to the liquor store. We get her liquor. She go get her nails done. I sit with her in the nail salon. She get her toes done. I help her get her outfit together. Help her do her hair. I keep asking her like, "Who this guy? What's T?" She like, "No, but don't worry about it. Don't worry about it, weirdo. Why are you saying that? Like you're being weird." But I get it. Maybe you're not comfortable with talking to me about it now. I never pressured her. I'm not that person. She's not that person. So if it was, I said this must be some embarrassing shit because you ain't telling me yet, but you will. So I ain't paying no mind. Help her get herself together. Help her pack her overnight bag. She go to the telly. I'm like, all right, bitch, have a good night. Do it up for me, Bookie. And I went on Facebook, and I remember going on Facebook and seeing the guy she was with because she happened to like post a picture, and half of his body was showing. And for some reason, I knew that half a body. That half a body looked really, 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 really familiar to me. So as I'm looking at that half a body, I said, I know this half of a body. And that half of a body was my first love, the first person I've ever been with.
That's deep. Good lord. So, girl, she's smashing the ex. She's smashing the homie. The homie, she is smashing. Man, your homie is smashing the dude. See, that's what I'm saying. That is messed up. Do y'all hear that? Oops, long time. So they were getting everything together. Why didn't she get a stable housing? Girl, that is true, Olivia. That is true. So she was getting the liquor for the day. Oh, okay. This sounds like a lie. Oh, it gets worse. Let's keep going. Let's keep going, y'all. Let's keep going.
Person that broke my virginity. Like me and him had like a special bond. We was not in a relationship, but we still had that friendship bond. And when she would be around us, he'd be on time and like, that's still mine. And I'm like, nigga, please. We was best friends. Our family, my mother and his mother was best friends. So we was always around each other because we had no choice but to be around each other. That's my nigga. Like that was really my best friend, even though he was my first. I don't know if you remember your first, even if it was a good or a bad experience. I bet you it's an experience that you could just never forget. Your first time with your first person, even if you want to forget it, you can't forget it because it's such that significant feeling, right? And I remember the pits of my soul hurting, like my insides was grinding. That's how bad it hurted. I said, no way she's messing with him. Like, and I remember I didn't want to hurt her feelings and I didn't want her to think I was mad at her. So I didn't know how to bring it up. So I remember I jokingly was like, damn bitch, you could have told me you was with him. Like it's not that serious. Even though I'm hurt, I'm laughing it off. She like, bitch, I didn't think you were mine, girl, cause please, y'all ain't been together again. So I didn't think you would even care about that. And I'm like, no, I don't care about that. I'm good. Like, meanwhile, bitch hurt to her core. And it was not like because I wanted him. It was just like because of who he meant to me, like who he was to me, what we shared. Like, it was just something I wouldn't have done. So I was just
Yeah, I've had friends like that. I had well, she was a friend. Like that's why I said I don't. Again, I just got a whole man. I could tell y'all some stories about so-called friends, right? That's why I don't have any. That's okay. So I had this one homegirl. Well, I ain't gonna even tell y'all that. I ain't gonna even tell y'all that. I'm gonna leave that alone. But I just don't think that's nasty to me. Like, even if I had been with dude, like, you shouldn't come behind me and get with the dude. Like, no, I'm good. I'm good. That's why I don't take people seriously. That's why friendships, I mean, I just rather build a sisterhood. I don't want friendship. I'd rather build a sisterhood. I feel more comfortable like that. But people don't owe me nothing. I don't owe you nothing. You don't owe me nothing. She said that they tell each other everything, but kept it only to reveal it on Facebook. Oh, this is crazy. So she didn't know your first love. Oh, she knew. So she was the best friend with him and her, but Bessie's didn't know. This is so stupid, but it reminds me of my situation. Luckily, I didn't sleep with the guy. Girl, thank God. Okay? Thank God, passion. Well, they share everything else. I have never been so close to anybody. Right. I'm not. I was close like that with my homeboy. Like, but we weren't close, like we never slept together or anything like that. We never had a homie love or friendship. I had a best male friend. I've had more best male friends, to be honest with y'all. And we didn't have intimate situations like that. But let's continue.
Just flabbergasted when she did it. And for some reason, I could never forget that moment. That moment I could never forget. Let's talk about another moment I could never forget. There was this guy. I'm just gonna say names because it make me feel better. If you watching it, hey, um, y'all probably heard his name before. His name is Aaron, and that's the guy y'all heard Kaisha say in one of my videos that I went to Red Lobster with. That's why. No, not Red Lobster. Olive Garden. That's why I can't go to Olive Garden with her. He he's my me and Mr. Brown get along so good. He has always been my Mr. Go To. I don't know if y'all know what that means or what that is, but he's always been my Mr. Go To. I met him in 2012, and since 2012, he has been the man that I found security in. So I don't care who I was messing with, I will block him. And then when I'm ready to unblock him, he's gonna be the first one pulling up. And it's just the role he's always played in my life.
So Kaisha won't even, girl, please let me tell you something. Listen, if you like Olive Gordon, Kaisha won't take you to Olive Gordon because of him. Man, stupid. Number one, Kaisha, you're not a dude, so let's understand that. So what difference does it make if she was smashing somebody else? That was her business. That what you have to do with that? Not nothing. You ain't have nothing to do with that. Why you tripping?
And I loved him. Oh my God. I loved him. I used to call him daddy. That was the only man I ever called daddy. He was a little older than me. He was a lot older than me. But that was my daddy. And everybody
You probably need you a daddy. That maybe that's what the problem is. You probably need you a real father. You wouldn't be calling these random randoms daddy. Like I've never called my man, but that's just me. That's just me. I never called my husband daddy. You know what I'm saying? Like, oh, if I could look, I got a father, y'all. It's like that's weird to me, but hey, I'm different, so don't listen to me. I feel like you should do what's in the best interest of your family. But whatever.
knew how I felt about Aaron. Like everybody knew when daddy pull up, that's daddy. Period. And I didn't care who I was dealing with in a relationship. When he pull up, he pulling up. And that's on that. And she very much knew that was my daddy. So much so that she was dating his brother. And y'all know best friends dating brothers. Oh, we was lit, baby. When I tell you lit times that I can't even talk about, honey, We done went on vacations together. Every weekend we was in Atlantic City together. Like we had a routine because she was dating his brother. I'm with him. It was like a match made in heaven. It could get no better than this. Like we was having a time of our lives. And I love this man to my bitter core. Like we just could never be in a relationship together. I could never see me being with him, but that was daddy. And I will never forget. It's our weekend to hang out. And we doing our usual. I go get my hair done, my nails done. I'm like, where you at, bitch? I'm here at his house. His brother on his way. She like, nah, he already got me. We on our way there. We not even coming inside. Y'all just come straight out. We gonna hop in this car. We going straight on our trip. We know our Atlantic City trip every weekend. So I'm like, all right, cool. Sounds like a plan. We see you soon, bitch. Love you. Uh he hands me his phone because I'm doing something. I can't remember exactly, but I ain't never been through this man's phone a day in my life. I don't think he ever handed me his phone. But he hands me his phone to do something. And he walks off and he goes in the bathroom. And the first thing was on my heart was go through it. I don't know what possessed me. But my soul said, go through it. I go through that man's text messages. I see her name in there. I'm like, hmm, why her name in there? I don't know. She probably had something to tell him. I click it. And the first messages I see at the bottom is, please, whatever you do, never tell Jasmine. So as I get to scrolling, it's like, oh, I'm at the door. Be there in 10 minutes. Pictures she's sending to him. He's saying this. Can't, oh, the nasty talk was nasty. And the tears started rolling down my eyes. Rolling down my eyes. Rolling. So I takes the phone and I like toss it. And he come out the bathroom. And I'm looking at him. He looking at me. And he's
Okay, listen. Okay, let's get this together. Okay, wait a minute. Hold on. Okay, so she could kick it with your lost love or the first dude that the homie, right? The homie lover friend. Now, your daddy. Now she kicked it with your daddy. Now they seen each other. Now, oh, heck no. Like, girl, no. What what the heck is going on? So y'all swapping spit basically. So y'all might as well be a couple. I mean, good lord, you already swang that way, so y'all might as well just all hang. You know what I'm saying? Y'all need to hang into hang into yeah, that's a lot. That's a lot. I ain't gonna lie. That's too much. I was in his bedroom. Mm-mm. Oh Lord. Passion. Oh my. She tell names because it makes her feel good. It's about her. Oh Lord, yes. Same doctor, never any type of intimacy. Right. It's like I'm good. Like it's like why even see, that's another reason why. That's another thing. I don't like my partners around my man like that. Number one. See, that's just me. Even if I kicked it with a dude and you and him start kicking it, like it's somebody I don't want anyway. So I feel like, this happened to me before too. This has happened to me before. It was a partner and it was a guy that I had dated, you know what I mean? And he started talking to my partner. They did ask my permission, but they had already did it. You all know I'm not stupid. They already had did it. And then they came and asked me, and I was just like, I don't care. I was like, y'all can do what y'all want to do. Y'all grown. I said, but I think it's nasty, but I don't trust y'all, but it's all good. We it's beautiful. That's what you want to do. And I got another partner. Oh man, I got some stuff to tell y'all. But I don't think that's wrong though. I have another partner that kind of happened with, but she was a co-worker. But I don't think she was wrong. I just think that people should be together. You know what I'm saying? I'm not tripping. If it's not somebody that if it's like my ex, I don't really care. If I don't want my ex no more, I don't care. I'm just gonna be honest with y'all. If it's somebody I don't care about, I don't care. If it's my husband, I ain't gonna lie, it's going down. Somebody gonna get hurt. It's two people gonna get hurt. But I'm gonna be honest with y'all. Two people gonna get hurt. But if it's like a partner or whatever. If it's somebody I was cool with and I like, and they got with somebody that I had been with, intimately, um, I don't have much to say. I'm gonna be all the way honest with you. I don't really have much to say. I'm not getting ready to say nothing. I don't feel no kind of way. I'm not nasty. I just think as long as it's not my husband, I'm gonna be honest with y'all. As long as it's not my husband, if it's somebody I'm just cool with, I don't find it to be a problem. Okay, I'm just gonna be honest with y'all. I think that sometimes, as long as it ain't my husband, I'm straight with. If it's not my husband, it's all good. You hear me? Um, why is she sharing this if if she changed teams? Sorry, Miss Jackson. Ooh, I am for real. Why is she sharing this if she changed teams? Yeah, that's an interesting part. Yeah, she has deep seated issues. I think so too. But has she really changed teams though? I don't really think she's changed teams though. She seems like a a shady. She definitely does, doesn't she, Olivia? She loves everybody. She is weird as f. This sounds like a lie. She's not telling everything. Of course, she's not. She probably slept with some people she was with. These women like some casual ping. Yes, they do. Apparently. So, what is the point of this story, girl? We still trying to figure it out. You hear me? I thought you were I thought you found out about this on Facebook. Girl, I don't know, Olivia. I'm not going to even hold y'all. If somebody messes with my husband, I'm turning up. Right. That's what I'm saying. I'm like, anybody else, even my ex-husband, I don't care about. It could be a partner I'm cool with, and she got with my ex-husband. I would not care. I know that's probably weird of me, but I don't care. I'm like, anybody, listen, one of my cousins could have got with my ex-husband. I don't care. I don't care. Now, if it's my husband, my current husband, that's something different. I feel a different way about my husband now in comparison to my ex-husband. My ex-husband, I really don't care. Heck, one of y'all could get with him. I really wouldn't care. It's just I'd be like, hey girl. I wouldn't feel no kind of way. I would not treat you funny. I would not be nasty to you. We would still have the same type of YouTube relationship that we had before. I promise. I just don't care. I'm just gonna be honest with you. Like anybody, if I just and I have had a person I kicked it with, but and we was cool, and he got with somebody that I knew. This happened recently. I don't care. I'm happy for them. I think it's a great thing. And besides, they knew each other before I knew them. So what I got to say? I don't have nothing to say. I think that people deserve to be happy. I'm just gonna tell you the truth. I'm gonna tell you how I roll. I just think people deserve to be happy. I'm listen. I just think people deserve. I'm happy. Why they can't be happy? Why other people can't be happy? I'm not like that, y'all. I'm gonna be honest with y'all. I'm not like that. I don't, if I don't want you, as long as you're not my husband, as long as you're not somebody that I'm in love. Listen, as long as I don't listen, y'all can have anybody can have my ex-husband. I don't care who he talked to. It could be a cousin. It would be a little awkward, but I would not be mad at my cousin. I would not be mad at none of my cousins. I know this is weird, but I don't care. I don't care about him like that. I'm just gonna be honest. I know that's probably wrong, but I just don't care about him like that. I don't feel that way toward him. I don't love him. I'm not in love with him. He would not be he's not. I mean, I know that's probably weird. I'm thinking about this. I'm thinking about this. I'm like, well, how do I feel about that? Like, I don't know. When we were together, I'm gonna be honest with you. I don't really think we were. I think we were supposed to get together to have our children. I mean, have the amount of my two sons, and I think that was it. Like, and then I have a high school sweetheart. I have a high school sweetheart. And I think we were supposed to make our daughter, my oldest daughter, and that was it. I mean, I don't care who got with him either. Listen, I don't care. Mm, I'm not being funny. I'm just gonna tell y'all the truth. I don't care. I don't think it's a big deal. If you and I had something real, it might have been serious at the moment, but once I'm over you, I'm over you. I'm a Taurus and I heal quick. Once I figure out that it's over and it ain't really serious, to me it begins to not be serious. I don't care. We could have been together for 20 some years. I was with my ex husband on and off for 20 some a long time, y'all. Half of my my beginning stage of life, all through, you know what I mean? And it's just not that serious for me. I would hook him up if he wasn't married. I would hook him. I tried to hook him up with one of my friends. I mean, that's just how one, not a friend, but a pot, somebody I knew, somebody I was cool with. I tried to hook her up with them. She didn't want him. I was like, dang, like I was so mad at her, you know. But for me, nah. I don't go back. Once I'm done, I'm done. I don't believe in going back. It gotta be some it gotta be some real. I just like I'm good, y'all. Not a cousin because I don't want to see you in my family events. That's true. I didn't think about that, Olivia. You are right. You don't want to see them at that is true. Because once I wanted that's true, Olivia. That's true. That is true. Doctor, I pray so hard for my ex to find someone so he can leave me alone. I made her a gift basket. You are crazy. Oh my God. Oh my God. Well, let's continue. Let's listen.
It's like, yo, why the fuck are you crying? I've never seen you cry before. Who do I have to shoot right now? Nobody, I'm fine. He like, nah, you not fine. Why are you crying? I'm like, nothing. I'm okay. I'm good. I'm all right. I'm good. He like,
See, if I was you, I would just have said something. Why you hold that old Taurus mess? I'm not holding it in. Like, I'm not holding in something like that. I am not holding it in. I feel like just express yourself. Why not express yourself the way that you need to? If it is a problem, if it's a problem, why trip? I mean, I just don't get what the problem is. I just think it's silly. I just think it's silly. Mm-mm. But let's continue. I mean, I'm just not getting ready to go there. I'm not getting ready to keep having this issue. I'm not getting ready to be tripping. It's like, girl, like, why you tripping? That's what I need to know. But let's continue, y'all.
you sure? Talk to me about it when you're ready. I said I will. So then she called me. She like, bitch, I'm outside. I'm like, I'm coming. I get outside. I get in the car. Whole ride. She like, yo, what is wrong with you? I'm like, I'm good. Nothing. She like, something is wrong with you. So stop telling me nothing. I'm like, nothing. I'm good. I'm fine. Whole 2.5 hour ride from New York City to Atlantic City. My soul is just, mind you, I'm around them. And I'm looking at him and I'm looking at her and I'm visioning them having sex. And in my head, I just was defending it because I'm like, I'm going to blame this all on him and not on her. She would never want to hurt me that way. Her, she would never want to do that to me. Granted, he not my boyfriend. Here we go again when he ain't my man. But she know I love this nigga. So I said no. No. No, 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 no. Can't be. He done did some shit to her or done got her drunk. He probably done gave her Molly or something. I don't know what happened. But
This girl is weird as heck. Like, Seriously, this girl is weird as heck. Like, who goes through all this? Like, what you mean? He probably gave her a Molly. No, he didn't give her a Molly. I mean, it is what it is. Like, she just like your backups. She just like your backups. That's all it is. You know what difference does it make? She like your backups, okay? Whatever. New York people talk tough stuff, especially the men. Doctor, she was so scared to receive it, but God knows I meant gratitude. I know you did. Doctor, I don't care either. It's end of a relationship, not cancer. Exactly. It's just certain people may take you a little bit longer to get over, but for me, I don't know. Maybe I'm crazy. It's just certain relationships. I might cry in the moment, but certain relationships I just found, I don't know. I just never had a problem with moving on. I probably move on too fast. Like I probably I probably don't care enough. I think at the end of the day, I don't be crying at the end. I think after I cry for a little while, and I do cry, y'all. After I cry for a little while, I kind of move on. I'd be like, okay, cool. Just I don't, and I could see that person with somebody else, and I don't feel no kind of way. I'd be like, okay, congratulations. I mean, I just don't care for real. How you doing, Mimi? Welcome to the Mickey Palace. I don't know what it is. I just maybe it's just maybe I'm crazy. Maybe I'm crazy. Maybe I wouldn't. Maybe I never loved that person. I don't know. Maybe I thought I loved that person. I really didn't. I don't know. I don't know if that's what it is. But what I'm gonna tell you is that I'm not getting ready to put. I'm just not getting ready to be allowing myself to feel no kind of way because it's just not that serious. It's just like, okay, it's over. I mean, it's over, and they have a right to talk to whoever they want to talk to. If it ended badly, I still feel like that. I'm not getting ready to be nasty toward them. I'm just not nasty like that. I'm just not gonna be nasty toward them. I'm not gonna be nasty toward somebody that they with. I think I just have a theory here. I just feel like people have a right to be happy. This is just something for me. I'm happy. I'm a happy person, and I'm gonna always find happiness. Happiness always hits my chakras, always hits my life, always hits my I'm abundance of happiness. And I feel like if I'm happy, why everybody else can't get them some happiness? And if you find somebody, I mean, everybody has an ex, right? Or everybody has somebody that they was dealing with back in the day. So allow them to be happy, girl. People deserve to be happy. I'm not standing in nobody's way of being happy. I'm not. I'm going to encourage it. I'm going to celebrate it with you. Even if it's somebody that I dealt with, it apparently wasn't nothing. We're not together. So why am I going to be nasty towards you moving on? I just feel like I just feel like people just should be honest. That's the only thing I feel like. I just feel like I'm not gonna feel no nasty. I'm not gonna feel ways towards you. I feel like you should just be honest. If you with somebody that I've dealt with in the past, that's not gonna stop me from supporting you. You understand what I'm saying? Especially if you are a woman of your energy. Like I had that happen to me recently. I dealt with a person and a coworker of mine started dealing with them. She knew him way longer than I knew him. Like, honestly, they look good together. You know what I mean? They look good together. I support it. I am in support of that. She deserves to be happy because I know what she done went through, and I love her. I think she's a good person. I think he cool. I think he cool. He's a cool person. I think she's a beautiful person, and I want her to be happy, and I want her to be celebrated. I want her, and she supports my channel too, y'all. So I'm saying this to her, hey girl, hey, please be happy. I want you to be happy. You deserve the best because she is a good spirited person. I remember one year, she took me out for my birthday. I just like her. I love her. I love her as a person, as a human being. She's a sweet person. She really cares about people. She really celebrates people. And she is one of them type of people that want the best. And all it is for her is she just want to be happy. And there's nothing wrong with her wanted to feel happy. And damn it, she knew before I did. So what I look like going, oh, we can't be homies no more. Yes, we definitely gonna be homies. I'm still gonna be homies with her. Y'all hear me? I'm still gonna be homies with her because I don't want it. What the heck? Did you get your controller? Okay, cool. Yeah, go get your tablet. Yes, I love playing Dr. Simi. Yes, I love Planet Channel. Yes, Planet is a sweetheart. Planet is also a Taurus, y'all. So I always support her. um, Let me read y'all comments. Give me a second here. I can't stand fake women like this. You say you what you mean and are kept in, tucked in. Like I'm not tucking nothing in. I'm gonna say what I feel. I think that people are nasty. I think that if oh girl, look, if she's with Aisha or Kaisha, she's with Kaisha. Like, so why is this even an issue? Huh? You got 10:30 class. Okay, you got 15 more minutes. Okay. Why is that? When you before you start your next class, bring that tablet in here because I don't want you in there looking at that tablet while you're in class. Um, Here's the thing. Um, if you are moved on with your life, why you worried about what the other person doing? Like seriously, no. Let's be clear. If you have moved on with your life and you are no longer you didn't even have a relationship with these people. These were just sneaky links. These weren't relationships. These were sneaky links. It's just kind of like they smashed a homie. It's like, I mean, I just think that she likes. I'm gonna be honest with you. I don't think everything is always done in malice, right? I think none of the situations I just described to you have nothing to do with me. It was just really about people trying to find love. People was trying to be happy. It had nothing to do with Dr. A. That listen, had nothing to do with me. That was about them finding love. It wasn't about, oh, I'm gonna do this out of malice to hurt Dr. A. No, because I'm not hurt, right? I'm trying not to laugh. I'm trying to hold it in, okay. But anyway, I think the issue, let me be clear about this. I want y'all to listen to me. I think the issue with her and her friend, I think that that girl did that out of malice. That's my thing is. But at the same time, I think that she should have been cut her off, though. I think she was too dependent on her. And I think there was some jealousies in this particular relationship or friendship or whatever y'all want to call it. I think there was some type of jealousies. I am more of a person who do not want to be involved because relationships can become complicated or deceiving. Rather be stressful free by being single. Oh, well, how you doing, Marina? Buenos dias. Okay. Welcome to Mickey Palace. Okay. I don't care if they are happy or not. I'm not going to know you 5 to the business days after the breakup. Right? It's over. It's like we don't have anything else to say. Like seriously, I'm like, I don't know. Maybe I maybe I heal fast or maybe I never cared. Maybe I felt like I cared in the moment. What maybe I'm a moment person who love a person for that moment, and once that moment is over with, I'm done. I don't know. I really need to analyze this. I don't if I'm am I cold-hearted or what? Because I none of the stuff she's talking about I would like even care about. I'll be like, okay, y'all happy, good. You know what I'm saying? I would just be that way. Planet, I love your channel. Yeah, thanks, Olivia, for supporting Planet because Planet is definitely, she's always supported my channel and she's always tried to encourage me on trying to get these numbers up or whatever. And I was just like, man, I'm gonna stop YouTube. I'm not really getting no numbers. And she was just like, girl, I've been doing it way longer. So of course, and it wasn't that I was trying to take away from, I didn't feel no kind of way about Planet been on her way longer than I have. And then she does really good content. Let's just be honest. She does really good content and I'm definitely encouraged and a supporter to her. So even if I don't be in the live chats, I'll make sure I go back and watch the video through. I'll be cleaning up while I'm watching her video. And then I'll come back and like, I don't always put replay gang or whatever, but I definitely support her. So she knows I support her. So that's the thing. I'm loyal in that sense. I'm loyal. When I say I support a person, I support them. I don't change unless it becomes too drama filled. Unless it's some stuff going on and I'm like, kind of back up a little bit. But other than that, I think Planet is really good. Her channel is really good. Pineapple's channel is really good. I love being in the live chats. If I'm not in the live chats, I'm definitely watching at some point. You know what I mean? Um, but I was so lost when I watched Jasmine's video. Girl, who is the best friend? Kaisha. No, girl, she's talking about this whole nother entity. Plant Mimi, she's talking about this whole nother entity that she was cool with, like a homegirl, like somebody she had a platonic relationship with, allegedly. I don't know. At least she didn't say that they was platonic, but it came off like it may have been platonic, but really weird. Dr. Planner reminds me of you, and I love that she gets to the point. Exactly. It's like we got time. That's what I like about her channel too. She goes and says what she says, and it just is what it is. How you doing? Did I speak to you, Latoy? Welcome to the Mickey Flicky Palace, okay? Right. Well, she a Taurus. She got the Taurus energy. Doctor, is this a safe place? I truly don't understand what closure is or why it's needed. Right. It's just I don't get it right. I just think I don't know. I don't know. For me, I'm just thinking about me and my situation. I'm just thinking about me and not my situation, but me in general. Like, is something wrong with me that I don't care? Maybe it's something wrong with me that I don't care. What y'all think? Do y'all think it's something wrong with me because I don't care? Do y'all think that do y'all think it's weird that I don't care about people that I've dealt with it? Like if they could talk to whoever they want to talk to, that's their responsibility. You know what I mean? That is just what they need to do for their life. I think people deserve to be happy. As long as it's not my husband, I don't care. My husband I'm with now, okay? Ex if you're ex-lover, if you're ex husband, if you're ex-boyfriend, if we shared a moment or whatever, I don't listen. Y'all deserve to be happy. I'm happy. Y'all deserve to be happy. I promise. I swear to God. Do y'all understand me? I put that on everything. I listen. People deserve to be happy. I am a believer in happiness. I believe that love can be found in the weird places of them all, that love can be celebrated and love should be celebrated. Would I hang out with my ex and they knew women? Would I hang out with somebody I kicked it with and they knew woman? Or would I yes. Yes, I would. But, you know, but it's just, it would be, my thing would, as long as my husband felt comfortable. My husband didn't feel comfortable, we ain't doing it. You understand what I'm saying? Other than that, if he, you know what I mean? Because it's about how he feel, right? But for me, I'm celebrating you. I will come to you. As a matter of fact, I will come to a wedding and I will sing, okay? I can't sing, but I get up there and be like, congratulations. No, that's a bad song to sing. I'm just playing. I'm just trying to make y'all laugh. No, but I would be singing, um, what's that song? What? At last, my love has come along. All my lonely days are done. I promise I'm singing at last. But I'm crazy. Don't listen to me. But I have to stop myself from falling out the bushes. Hey, you doing, TS? Welcome to the Mickey Flicky Palace. Yes, y'all. I know I love pie, right? Olivia, come out, come on out. Right. Might as well look, listen. listen, I want to say to other people who I'm cool with, who support this channel, y'all do not have to be in the bushes. If you don't, I ain't gonna say no names. But whether you like somebody or not over here, y'all can still come out the channel. Y'all can still come out the bushes. Y'all don't even have to talk to that person. Don't talk to the person you don't like. If you don't like them or you don't care for them. Speaking of which, just come out the bushes and let's have fun. Having fun is so important, y'all. Like we can't get caught up on being irked and irritated by certain people. Just come on out the bushes, y'all. Y'all don't have to remain in the bushes. I'm not gonna trip with y'all. Nobody over here is gonna trip with y'all. Just enjoy yourself. Have some fun, okay? Right. I thank you, Planet and Doctor, for not compromising your opinion or doing the false. Right. I can't stand that right now. I'm just gonna tell you, my opinion is never gonna be popular. I'm gonna be honest with y'all. The opinion I had last night, y'all was heated. I got so many inboxes. Y'all was like, "Why you say that, Doctor?" A lot of my little favorites was like, Dr. A, why you don't like Antonesia? I was like, I don't have a problem with Antonesia. I just feel like to save herself from stress, right? Because I understand, I can relate out of all the I can't relate to Hannah, sorry, but I certainly can relate to Antonesia. I can definitely relate to her. I'm not going to lie. I can relate to her. I understand her more so than any of these other folk, and I'm just telling her as a person who's older than her, as a woman who have been through certain things, as a woman who who's a married woman. I could certainly share some experiences with her and just let her know, like, girl, you don't have to do this. Like, don't upset yourself. And I want to save her mom. I do want to save Antonisha. And I'm not saying just she should live dry. I'm not saying that. But what I'm saying is I want to save her from Olivia. I do, y'all. And it may not came off like that yesterday, but I had to really express myself. I had to really tell her, like, look, it's not even that serious. You and your mama, you and your beautiful mama ain't got time for all of that. Y'all, listen, yeah, none of y'all got records. Y'all are doing well in y'all life. Olivia and her mama's not. Obvious. So why put yourselves in a situation where dealing with that mess? That's all I'm saying. I enjoy all you ladies. You have your own way and added special touches to make you enjoyable. Thank you so much. Most of all, you all are true to who you are. Yes, I try to be. I ain't gonna lie. I am who I am. You know what I mean? I is who I is, right? I am definitely a person who just I am who I am. I really don't try to make no shortcuts about it. Girl, I done made so many mistakes in my life. I done done a lot of little things that may not be popular, may not be, but in the moment, I think it was my heart. I have a heart that is in the moment. My heart be in the moment. And then sometimes when my heart fails out of that moment, I don't know if this is a Taurus thing or not. I have to really think about that. But that's a me thing, right? I could be in love with a person for a moment. I could feel love. Let me excuse me. Not in love. That's not the right. That's a lie. It's be a lie. I don't be in love with these folks. It be like my heart love in that moment, have love for that person. And then once that moment is over with, I no longer have love. All right, I'm here for the fun and to make a coin in the process. Exactly. Like I don't have time for all that other stuff. TS, the reactors I am subscribed to have some sense and they only reason the mommies are interesting. Yeah, we definitely make the mommies interesting. We sure do. Dealing with live will have you doing time. Exactly, Doctor. I have to admit, I watch and see if there is conflict with my fairies because I don't like the mess, and it's usually something wrong with them. Ooh, okay, let's continue on that note.
She didn't mean it. She didn't mean it. That was the weirdest weekend of my life. I had to hold all of that in and all of that together. And you know when I finally asked, many, many years later, like literally probably like what event? We had a ladies' night, maybe like 4 years ago.
Sir, get logged in.
She gets cheers from him for my ladies' night, and I couldn't hold it in. I didn't ask her. I'm lying. I asked him because when he brought the cheers, he was mad hyped to see me. This was right before Kaisha. He was dumb hyped to see me. So I'm like, what's up? And he like, give me a hug. I'm like, no, ho. Mind you, years later, he don't know what the fuck I'm talking about. I'm like, you slept with He like, no, what are you talking about, Jack? I would never do that. I would never violate you like that. You think I
Well, see, this is the thing. He really don't owe you no explanation, to be honest with you, because y'all not together. Y'all were not in a relationship. And he, listen, I don't really deem people to owe me an explanation. Long as it ain't nobody, like, only person that you really should be upset with, Jasmine, is Kaisha. Now, if Kaisha then dealt with her, then I think you should clown. You should act a fool. hmm I had to drink my coffee today, y'all. I ain't drank coffee in a while. But let's continue.
I said no. And guess what my dumb self said? He a liar. I know he did something to her to make her wanna just dumb.
I'm just not gonna go through all that. Is it that serious? Like, you just trying to make content. Please tell me you just trying to make content. Get logged in, sir. Okay. Taking too long. Yes. You don't have no classes today? Okay. Let me see that. Let me prove it to mommy.
I could never forget that. Never, never
All right, but
forget that. And any chance we ever had to speak thereafter, I always said,
we'll get
please,
the iPad off the
ho,
bed.
because you slept with her. And he'd be like,
I
stop
believe you.
saying that.
We'll
I
get
would
my
never do
iPad off.
that to you.
I'll get your
No, he
iPad.
don't know I done seen the messages. I already know what I know. I could never, ever forget that moment.
Jasmine. I mean, I just don't think she just kind of come off to me. Your friend comes off like she supports you, but she's like your friend, but she's just like she sound like she got some kind of ex addiction. Your friend just sound like that. She'll hop on anything, and it may be hard for her to meet. It might be hard for her to meet other men. Okay, and she just meets them through you. It sounds like she has a hard time meeting men, and when she meets men, she meets them through you. That's all. She just one of them can't leave your man around her, true player for real. As for real. Situations will arise. Your friend just sound like a player. She a player from the Himalayas. She just one of them ones. She just like to keep it hot, girl, and she just like going behind you. So you know what I mean. Maybe you should just tap. Maybe you just should have had that conversation. Like, you know, maybe you should have had a conversation like, listen, this. I really love this guy. Please don't sleep with him. Maybe you ever had that conversation with her? For real, I'm just asking. I know y'all thinking like Dr. A. She shouldn't have to ask her. Yes, she did. Yes, she should. I think that they should have had a conversation like, hey, I really like this guy. I'm feeling him. He feeling me. Please don't sleep with him. I think she should have done that. That's my humble opinion. That's just my opinion. I just think that maybe she should have had that conversation with her girl. She should have been like, girl, you know, um, don't sleep with him because I really care about him. I mean, it's just more than a notion to have. Don't y'all think she just should have had that conversation with him? I mean, I don't think she wrong for how she can feel how she want to feel. It's her feelings, right? But I just think that uh, what the hell kind of herb is this? Man, I be putting herbs up, but don't even know what the hell this is. I'm in my house. I ain't know what the. Oh, that's pepper. I don't know what. I'm lying. I don't know what this herb is. Oh, well, maybe I'll put it on some food and I'll find out what it is when I put it on some food. I'm just saying. Like, why go through all that? Just tell homegirl, like, you don't like that. Like, don't sleep with people I like. Maybe y'all should have had that conversation. Y'all couldn't have had that conversation. Then if she violated like that afterwards, then you have a right to be upset. I just think that she never had that conversation with her. Because if old girl cared about her like that, she would have been like, okay. Okay, I might just be slower. I mean, God, y'all, everybody has a slower in their crew, right? Like everybody's cool with a slower, right? Don't we all have slowers in our crew? And if you down with the bad boy F them two, Chino XL F them two, you know what I'm saying? Don't we all have a slower or two in our crew? I mean, honestly. Was this rosemary? I don't even use rosemary when I cook. I need to put that in the herb. All right, y'all, hold on.
And out of all the great, amazing memories, because the memories has been so amazing with me and her, there's another moment that I couldn't forget neither. There was a guy named Mike. This was just my boo. He was very toxic. I don't know if you ever been in something toxic, but my whole family remember Mike. And then Mike, if you watching this, I pray for your change.
Now this is funny. Okay, let's move up. Let me read what y'all think. Okay. I have to beg for forgiveness for my thoughts after watching Live and Planet. Planet, I can't watch you in a professional environment because you have me hollering twice. Yes, I'm not going to judge any acts of violence against her. Right. I'm not either. How you doing, darling? Welcome to the Mickey Flicky Pals Child. Her friend is imaginary. Oh, Slim. How you doing, Slim? Welcome to me, Flicky Palace. Slim is crazy. She said her friend is imaginary. One of those, one that sleeps around a lot is herself. She's talking about herself and pretending it's an imaginary friend for content, girl. I've been through this close with another person. I don't have a personal question. I do overthink about some things. I don't know what, but my dad came in my room saying that he needed my phone, so I gave it to him, and then he asked me to f. I took my brothers. Okay, you mean if you took your brothers? Okay, phone, so I don't know if I'm overthinking, girl. Yeah, you just need to get your own place. How you doing, Moon? Welcome to McFleet Pies. Girl, you need to just start building on trying to get you a little job and getting your own apartment so you can have your own space. Doctor, it is high key sounds like that were both so that conversation is necessary. Like it's just like, why don't you just have a conversation with her and just ask her, Moon took your phone, is in are you an adult? I am not sure if he said he needed it. TS, Florida is her safest bet. You don't talk about folks' mama. Mm. This is not real. His name was Mike. A really common name for black person. Woo, child. Do you have to? Do you have it back? Liv is evil for sure. She is. I keep telling y'all she's the antichrist. This is not real. Now she's making up a guy named Mike, an extremely common name, right? I agree with Slim. We won't see no damn friend. Yeah, I ain't never seen no friend on her other than that girl that came over to her house. Remember that one girl that came over to her house when they was in the room and somebody was pregnant or something? Now I remember that, but that I don't know what the hell this herb is. I gotta smell that. I don't even know what the hell. And I'm cooking with it too. I don't even know what the hell it is. This is going to the healing center. I'm not using no damn rosemary. All right. Yeah, I think it's awfully weird. It definitely is. It don't sound like it. The only friend I seen that one girl, and I see her when she go out and stuff. And she go to these little spots. Yeah, I don't know. It's kind of strange. I didn't expect because I was asleep. I'm a young adult. Is that an adult? Yeah. If you're a young adult, yes, certainly. Liv wants another Joey in her kangaroo. You mean kangaroo pouch? Or you saying kanga or kang? I'm gonna assume you said kangaroo pouch. Girl, you crazy. Mm-mm. Y'all can't even think. Wait a minute, y'all. Wait a minute. Y'all gonna make me cough. Oh my god. I gotta make this I'm gonna make this I'm going to the healing center today, y'all, and I gotta make this boy some lunch. I gotta figure out oh my god. Oh, what am I gonna make for lunch, y'all? I'm gonna keep it simple. I'm gonna make him some nice little Why is the oven still on? I guess I cut it off from earlier. Wait, I'm trying not to laugh. Y'all been wanting to laugh for a while. I have not been laughing really on this channel because I've been going through so fast. And I'll be like, look, I'm tired. I gotta get out here and get this over with. Oh shoot. Oh my god. Oh. Ooh, I think I'm gonna let the boy eat first. I don't feel like taking his food, y'all, because he act like he just gets somewhere, just start messing up. I mean, making a mess. I'm just gonna take little snacks later on. I'm not taking all this stuff. I don't feel like taking all this food. I'm just gonna take him some snacks. I'm gonna make lunch now. He can have lunch now. Hell. All right, y'all. Let me press play. Okay, y'all. Wait a minute, y'all. Wait a minute. All right, y'all try not to give me. I'm not gonna look at the chat for 5 minutes. So I can laugh. How you doing, pineapples? We were just talking about you, girl. We were saying good stuff, of course. You know what I mean? We were just everybody was just saying how we love me, your channel, we love Mimi's channel and stuff. You know, that's what we were saying. Okay. Yeah, girl, we was talking about you, but in a good way. Yes, an apartment should be cheaper. Right, it should be. Yeah, I'm telling you, girl. You, Moon, you gotta get you a place, girl. Cause, girl, you had too many problems. You had too many issues with your parents. You need to just move out. I know you're a college student and everything, but you need to just move out of your spot and get you like a nice little apartment, girl. You can get you a studio apartment. They are really cheap. Efficiency of a studio apartment, and just get that and call it a day, girl. And go get you a cheap little phone. Go get you well, you can still use your little iPhone, but get you a cheap service like Metro. I don't know if Metro's in your area, and call it a day. Pay $50 for your phone, okay? Pay $50 for your phone, or 30, or however much it is, and call it a damn day. And move on with your life, girl. Because every time you come in here, you talking about what they doing. And you just need to get your phone together. Okay? That's what I'm telling you, okay? That's my advice. I used to have an imaginary friends, but I was 5 years old. Y'all shut up. Y'all shut up. Y'all shut up in here. Y'all shut your mouths. Y'all are crazy. Y'all are crazy. You heard me? Look into a Mint Mobile at Best Buy is cheap. Exactly, girl. Yeah, you need to just get you your own phone, get you your own place, and you ain't gotta be worried about your parents coming in your room and telling you what you're supposed to be doing with your life or whatever. And just get some independence. Just ask them they'll still pay for your college. If not, maybe you need to get a work study program. I'm telling you, because girl, uh well, all these mommies have imaginary friends today. Girl, you crazy. I could get an apartment. I could get my phone because I understand. I don't even know what is left to do, but thanks for the advice. Yes, that's pretty much my advice. But let's go, y'all. Let's go with a oh my god. Y'all are crazy. I can't even oh my god. I'm all serious. I'm all like, well, what's I'm all evaluating myself. Y'all, I'm like, well, you know, is something wrong with me that I just get over people that I don't care no more? I mean, is it something wrong with me, or is it just something wrong with them? Cause ain't jack jiggity wrong with me. I just don't think I just think it's weird how I just be like, oh well. I don't know. I think it's a good thing though, because I think it's good that somebody is able to move on with they, find happiness. I really believe in people finding happiness. I don't think it's anything wrong with that. Like, what's wrong with that, girl? But this girl sound like she hop around P to P. Jasmine, are you still dealing it? Are you in a lady pond on a full-time basis, or do you like a little dick every now and then? Like a little every now and then. Is that what it is, child? I think that's what it is. I think you like a little. Wait a minute. Y'all might be on to something here. Wait a minute now. Wait a minute. Y'all got me hyped. Y'all got me hyped in a good way, of course. Y'all gonna make me laugh. I'm trying to make this almond butter sandwich. And I'm gonna make I'm making this little boy, I'm making him some fruit. I mean, I gotta not make, but I'm gonna put some fruit on his plate, and then I'm gonna do like an almond butter sandwich, and I just keep it simple for lunch. I'm not making no extravagant lunch today, y'all. I can't today. Okay, I'm just gonna give him this, and he gonna have a snack after this, because I know he gonna want a snack, and then we'll have dinner. Okay, not doing all that. I gotta get back into that healing center. I didn't go yesterday. See, I know I gotta get caught up, but I did so much work, y'all. And I just know I'm preparing myself, because on Friday I'm gonna be up in there damn near all night. Trying to get all this stuff done. But anyway, I don't give my son a couple of grapes and cut them up. He actually get like a half a plate full of grapes, so because he likes grapes like that. So, oh, let me get this jelly. Oh my God, y'all. Ooh, okay, y'all ready? Are y'all ready so we can get back started? Okay, y'all ready? A cheap apartment and pick up some furniture and decorate it slowly. Exactly, girl. If you just gotta get a mattress and a couch and a TV, that's all you need. And you need the internet. That's all you need. That's all you need. You know. That's all you need. You don't need to do nothing other than that. And just keep it moving. You heard me? Keep it the F moving. That makes more sense to me, but don't listen to me, child. Cause I don't know what I'm talking about. You know what I'm talking about? But anyway, let's continue.
Hey, friend. All my exes is still cool, just to let y'all know. So he actually just recently reached out to me to give me his condolences for my mom, because him and my mom was mad close. We was the most toxic thing in this world. My mother used to be like, y'all better leave each other alone before y'all kill each other. We could not leave each other alone. He used to cheat on me from the rooter to the tutor. If y'all ever watched the Karma video, that's who I'm talking about in that video. That story was from him.
Girl. I just think you're a different type of Taurus. You like a lot of drama in your life. Like, I don't know at some point I probably did have some drama in my life, but as a whole, do I like drama? No. Like I will shy away from it. I will get out easily. And that's one way for me to leave a person alone. If you got a lot of drama in your life and you got a lot of little stuff that like it's too much, I ain't gonna be dealing with that. Like for real. I'm not. I'm just gonna tell you out of God's honest truth. I don't feel like all that.
We was the worst. We was toxic, but we could not leave each other alone for nothing. That was my boo, and everybody knew that was my boo. So me and him dealt with each other for like a good 3 years. Good 3 years. And I remember going through a little rough spout in one of my relationships, and I took a little break and I let him hit. Let's go back to that old thing. And I remember I went to her house too. I said, "Bitch, you want me to pick me up from your house?" She like, "He is." I'm like, "Yeah." And I'll never forget. He hit, and I called her. I said, "I think it's strong, bitch. I don't know. When you double back after you ain't double back in a while, I think it ain't hitting the same."
Um I think first of all, that's another thing. Okay, so let me talk to y'all about this. I don't tell my peoples about when I've slept, you know what I mean? Like what we do in the boudoir. I think that's like really personal. I think that it's just so I don't kiss and tell. I think that that's like weird for you to kiss and tell and for you to tell people unless you just don't care about that person. You know what I mean? But for you to kiss and tell, how old are y'all? She just comes off very immature to me. Like she know how to make money on social media and everything, but on the terms of her mental, on the terms of her relationships with Kaisha, on the terms of her relationships with her children, she come off very immature to me. And that's what I don't like about her. It's like grow the F up. Like, how old are you? How old are you? You are a child to me. You are a child. It's just certain things I'm not getting ready to kiss and tell. And I'm like really weird. I'm weird, you know. It's just but come on, y'all. Let's move on from this. Come on, come on, Jasmine.
We laughed it up, regular shit. I'm back. I'm on my way back to your house. That's all good, cool. That's the timing we was on. Recently, recently within like I'm gonna say 2022, I was sitting in her car and she hand me her phone to play the music.
Oh, this don't even sound right. This just don't. This is not a believable story. It gets worse. Yep, she is a payer. She pays people to be with her. Ooh, no matter the sex, right? This gets weirder and weirder. It does. Oh my god. She may have had an IEP when she was in school and was in the special ed. She acts like she acts like it, and so does Michaela. Oh, y'all crazy. That and the bad luck, people. Girl, she definitely had bad luck. Bad luck. Come on, y'all. Hey, bad luck.
Music. And when she goes in the liquor store, I'm playing the music. Text message, bing. I see where you at, and it say Mike. I'm like, I ain't never hear this bitch messing with no Mike. So you know me.
Come, Jasmine, this can't be true. This cannot be true, girl. Are you serious? This just gets weirder and weirder and weirder and weirder. Why are you even you're embarrassing yourself? That's what you doing. You embarrassing yourself. You get ready to get the toilet flush in a minute. That's what's getting ready to happen. I'm getting ready to flush you down the toilet bowl.
One thing I'm gonna do is click a message. Maybe I'm too fucking nosy. That's the problem. Maybe it's me. I'm just as nosy as it comes. I clicked
So
the
who don't have a password on their phone? Why you in her phone?
message. Who it was? His black ass and her pictures, nasty videos. I said, no way, Jose. No way. It can't. It can't be. Because why would you think to do that? And then me being me still. Because it's my best friend. It's all I got. We all we got.
Ma'am, These women really wear their bodies out. Yes, they do. Oh my God. Like, girl, how many pins does it take to get to the lollipop? I mean, you know what I mean? Good Lord. She done wore herself out. She's like, I'm gonna go. Let me shut up.
I'm justifying it, Jasmine. Well, this is recent, and he ain't your man. Y'all don't even mess around. Y'all don't even talk, as a matter of fact.
Check this out, Kaisha. Kaisha, I want to know what your thoughts is, Kaisha, because Kaisha, you seem like a. I don't really like Kaisha, y'all, but I'm gonna be honest with you. Kaisha need to cut. She need to lick her wounds and move on. Ladies, I have good news. What is it? Your nephew had surgery, needed surgery, but the second opinion says no surgery is needed. Congratulations, yay, darling, yay!
But still, I would never do nothing like this to her. Just due to the fact that that was my boo thing. Like, me and him was Kafiana. Like, this thing I posted on my Facebook page for everybody to see, my whole family. Like, at one point in time, if y'all watch that Karma video, we lived together. She wouldn't just do this. I mean, what would make her do it? It's him. He a low down dirty dog. We all know he a dog. Yeah, it's all his fault. And I
Hold on, you live with dude? Mm. Oh, okay, that's different. Mm-mm. I'm glad. Yes, y'all show some love for Darla, okay, y'all. Stay out of folks' phone. Show some love for Darla, y'all.
I told myself that it was just all his fault. And although I had that pit feeling in my stomach again, when my stomach got real tight, this time the tears ain't fall. This one was a little angry. I was a little angry, but I just brushed it off and we went back about our day. This one right here was the breaking point. This is what just happened recently. This is what happened. Y'all know my mom died March 2nd, 2023. This is when um I know there's no coming back from it. So when my mom passed, she was the first one here. She was my backbone. Like I said, she helped me get through all of it, every bit of piece of it. And one thing about us, no matter what happens, me and her just gonna rock it out together. So every day going forward, like, she wanted to keep my mind off stuff. She really wanted to just put me in better spirits. So from the day my mother took her last breath, she was here every day, picking me up, spending the day with me. She even took off work, everything, because she didn't want me to be alone. She's like, and then I remember telling her, like, I just don't want to be bothered. And this was the first time in my life I ever said a word like that to her. Never in my life said a word like that to her. And she said, I don't care if you don't want to be bothered. I will sit in the fucking bathroom and I'll shut up. I'll hide under the cover, but I'm not letting you be alone. So every day she came and got me. I don't know if y'all see my videos where I used to be hanging out in the barbershop and stuff. That was us together. She came and got me every single day, called off work, made sure I was never, ever, ever, ever alone. But for some reason, I just couldn't get into the groove of, like, the things we would normally do, like chill, drink, talk our shit. Like, I wasn't letting grief take control of me because I'm very mindful that the world doesn't stop.
Well, here's the thing. I just don't think that this. It's not because of that incident, but it just comes off, Jasmine. I mean, you kind of an opportunist. I'm gonna be honest with you. You one of them type of people that you use people. You do. I'm gonna be honest with you. I mean, that's not a Taurus trait. We like opportunity, but we're not going to use people. We just going to be in the opportunity business. Like, we believe in opportunity. We believe in searching for opportunity, okay? But we're not going to be friends with you based upon opportunity, right? We're going to connect with you in a different kind of way. You know what I'm saying? But it's just something about what you talking about. It's just like, what you talking about, man? you just come off weird. Like, ain't nobody got time for the stuff you talking about. And I just wouldn't if I was that particular entity, she just don't seem like a good friend. I don't think y'all were friends like you were in your head. I think the type of friendship that you had in your head, I think she wasn't friends with you like that. If this is a real person, okay. Let me see what y'all talking about in here. How you doing, Happy? Welcome to the Biggie Flicky Palace, Happy. Hi, girl. Right. She is not describing a friend. She's describing a homosexual relationship. This friend is imaginary. She doesn't even know how to describe a friendship. Like, come on. Girl, Slim, you are crazy. I thought he was your sneaky link. Yeah, that's what I thought. Mm-hmm. This girl lies like a excited teenager. Yes, she does. I have never felt a need to go through anyone's phone. Me neither. Especially not no homegirl. Like, I ain't going through my friend's phone. Olivia, thank you. He's just 6 months old. Good. Mm-mm-mm. Like, what are you talking about? She tripping, y'all. Again, she's a user. I think so too. I definitely think that. Thank you for all the suggestions. The Department of Dorm could be a good idea. Hey, Dr. A. Hey, happy. They say, I'm happy, come along if you will, because happiness is the truth. Because I'm happy. Anyway, I don't think she is gay or even by curious. I think she is just opportunity. I think she just sees opportunity, and as long as she can get something out of a person, she'll get it. Okay, so Kaisha is a person that she get rides from because she don't drive. And she don't want to drive, okay? She get rides from, and Kaisha is also a person that she can do like vlogs on. And she get a haircut. That's what I think. Mm-mm. But you're accepting rides and gifts. Right. Let's continue.
Stop for my grief, but I just lost my mom, so it wasn't the same. Like it wasn't the same. And I remember like I was very withdrawn. Like I didn't.
I'm gonna be honest with y'all. When I lost my mom, my first mom, I mean my is it first mom? The mom who raised me. It's not that I was grieving. I don't know if I went through a grieving period. I don't think I really went through a grieving period. I think it just woke me up. See, my mother prepared me for her death since I was in junior high. So it was like I was just looking at people like, why are you crying? I was angry. Like, stop crying. Um, she don't need all of this. You know what I mean? I don't feel like being sad. I don't want to hear no sad music. I don't want to hear y'all trying to counsel me. I'm not gonna sit in there with y'all and be fake. I feel the ways. Um, so for me, I don't think I was sad. I don't think I was like hurt or sad or upset. I think I was more or less like, I'm not fucking with nobody no more. I think I cut off a lot of people. I cut off a lot of people I was cool with. I think I stopped talking to a lot of people because I felt like, why you here? It just got me to open my eyes a bit more about people around me. That's what it did for me. Right?
Want to go hang outside. Summertime came, I ain't want to do the normal shit and be hanging outside. But she wanted to. And I didn't want to take that.
Once you grown, like, what the hell you hanging outside for? Maybe that's a New York thing, but once you hit a certain age, it's like, girl, I'm not gonna be outside for what? What am I outside for? And then you in the ghetto too, girl. Please, I'm not gonna be outside. Mm-mm. For what? Y'all gonna eat some grapes. So if y'all hear me crunching and chomping down, that's because I'm eating grapes. Okay. Mm-hmm.
That from her. So she decided to make a friend. And the friend she decided to make was the one person that hates my fucking guts. It's this one girl who lived around the corner from me. She don't know why she hate me. I don't know why she hate me.
Again, that's another situation. Like, people are going to make friends with other people. You're not gonna all get along. Like, grow up. I don't care about you being friends with somebody else. That's because I'm not gonna tell you none of my business for you to go and tell her. Nothing that nobody don't know. Like, I don't really care. Like, make all the dang on friends you want to make. Be cool with whoever you want to be cool with. Like, I don't care. Like, it doesn't matter to me. You don't have to like, we don't have to like or enjoy the same people. Like, what is wrong with that? It's not like if we're in a relationship, that's something differently, right? I rock with whoever don't like my husband, F feel. You know what I mean? That's just how I feel. He feels the same way. But you know what I mean? You can still not think that person is bad or whatever. But at the same time, it's like, I'm not ready to go through all that. If you don't, that's childish to me. We're not, what are we in junior high? Like, you have a right to have friends outside of me, and they don't have to like me. Hello?
I've asked plenty of times because I do. She has banged on my door and rung my bell to fight me.
Why, Jasmine? Why? Aren't y'all grown women? Why y'all ringing on doorbells trying to fight each other? That's why Michaela act like that, because you are very immature. I'm sorry.
How much this girl hates me. She just hates me. Until this very day, I don't know why. Me and her never got into an argument. Me and her never had a misunderstanding. Y'all know I'm the most non-confrontational person, so I don't know what happened. I thought she was drunk one day and she just wanted to fight me. I don't know what happened. I really believe she was drunk one day and wanted to fight me, and then
maybe one of y'all slept with each other's man. I don't know. It's always something with you, girl. You probably did something to her. She never slept with her man. I know she wasn't providing gas money. She shouldn't have slept with her man. I know she wasn't providing gas money, girl. But accepting rides and gifts, right? Just weird. But let's continue, y'all. Y'all ready? We're gonna wrap this up pretty soon. Let's speed this up real quick. Mm-hmm.
went too far. She couldn't shake back from it. That's my conclusion. But this girl hates the ground. Like, she was telling people, like, when I see her in the streets, I'm knocking her head off as soon as I see her, like beef, like war. Why she wouldn't befriended this girl? She went and made friends with this girl and was being real weird. So the kids would say, "Oh, mommy, I just seen her around the corner." What? Yeah, she was hanging out around the corner. So I would text her, she wouldn't answer me. I would call her, she wouldn't answer me. I said,
Hello, Jasmine. This is not your friend, girl. If this is a real person, in the chat, in the Crystal Palace, my crystals feel like this is not a real person. They feel like it's you. They feel like it's you. Okay. So, like that, if this is a real person, it's not your friend. Period.
"Bitch, I know you're not being weird. Why are you being weird?" And then I didn't even get mad at her for hanging out with somebody who can't stand me. I didn't even get mad at her for that. We had a whole talk about it.
I think you did.
said, "You know what? I get it. I'm going through a rough time, and you befriending this girl because I just y'all on the same time and want to hang out and stuff. I respect it. But why are you being weird? Like, why are you not answering my phone calls? Why? When do you ever come around here and don't
That sound like y'all in a relationship.
come to my house first, and you're right around the corner from my house hanging out? Why are you doing weird shit? Like, you're hurting my feelings. I don't like what you're doing to me." And she was like, "You know what? If you don't like it, I will block this girl right now, and I will never talk to her again, Jasmine. I will sit in the house with you and do nothing. Since you don't want to do nothing, I'll sit in the house with you and do nothing." I'm like, "Nah, that's not fair to you. That's not fair. I'm not gonna do that to you. You want to be outside, you want to hang out, you want to drink. I don't smoke, you smoke. You want to do your thing, go have fun. But stop being weird, bro. I'm not even." And here I am again making excuses. I should have been mad at you for being friends with some. First of all, we went through our whole damn near whole lives with no friends, only us. And the one time you decide to find a friend when I'm going through one of the worst moments in my life, you decide to.
This sound like Kaisha. No, just playing. Kaisha, you sure you don't like a little ping on the side? Right. Right. Let me see what y'all saying up in here. Every relationship she has, she seems to have drama. Exactly. No, she does. Every relationship. If you're cool with someone who doesn't like me, we're no longer friends anyway. Like I don't care. Maybe I don't care. Maybe listen, I don't look at friendship the same way. I really don't care. Like you can befriend whoever you want to. We're not gonna be friends anyway like that. So I mean, people have a right to have friends, right? When mom passed away, it was hard, but she had been ill for 8 years. Okay. When dad passed away, it was unexpected and it hit me hard, right? Not that I loved him more. I know what you mean. Because I'm gonna feel a different way when my father passed away because I just said my father. We never talk. We don't really talk about death. You know, me and my mother did. You know, she's boring, and I still don't want her. I still don't know what her intentions are. Girl, to make money and to tell false stories, but whatever. I had a friend who wanted to tell me who I could be friends with the real in real life and online. Nah, that is weird. Like we're not gonna do that. Like ain't nobody gonna tell me what to do. I'm trying to tell you that's the wrong thing to do. That's one way to get me away from you. For trying to tell me who to be cool with. You ain't my man. You ain't my daddy, right? That's weird.
Find the one person that hates me. How did that even happen? How did that even come about? So no, I let that go. I said, nah, that's not fair for me to do to you. You could be her friend, but don't stop doing the weird shit because you're making me feel real weird. The weird shit got worse. And it got to the point where I genuinely cannot take it no more. I said, yo, I'm starting to remember more of the bad that I tried so hard to forget than all the good moments we shared. And this just has to this just has to end. And it ended the way it needed to end it. Me and her haven't spoken in about I can't tell you. I would love to say I can recall when the last time I spoke to her. We probably haven't spoken in probably about 5 months, maybe 5 months. It's the longest we ever went in our lives without talking. Remind you, this is the first person I used to talk to when I opened my eyes. The last person I would talk to when I closed them.
Maybe
To
she
not
got
speak in
tired of
five
that.
months.
Maybe you was too clingy, and maybe you was too much to have to deal with, right? Maybe that's too much. I found it to me for me. I have friends where I mean people I thought were my friends. I say that. That's why I don't do friendship, right? Who I thought were friends, and sometimes I think sometimes we have a higher expectation on people than we should have that we don't expect that we. It's either one or two things, right? Either your expectations as far as a friendship concern is too much, or that person has a too high of an expectation for you. And I think that for me, I think I have a high expectation for life in general for certain things. That's why I don't put expectations on people because I'm not gonna expect them to do what they supposed to say they're gonna do. I just don't. I'm like, hey, if you do it, cool. If you don't, oh well. You know what I mean? If you don't do it, then hey, I just know I'm not messing with you like that no more. That's it. Me, I'm just saying, like you can't put no more high expectations in somebody else that you don't have for yourself.
Um, I don't think about her anymore. In the beginning, I used to think about her so much, but I no longer
You're
do.
thinking about her right now and talking about her. Oh, my bad. Let me click back on you. Sorry, Jasmine.
Think about her. If she runs across this video, I want her to know that I love her to death. Are you crazy? I
First, I don't want nobody to love me to death. I want somebody to love me to life. You know what I'm saying? But just love me in general, whether I'm here or not, physical, in the Ogun. If I'm going to the Ogun or I'm going to the horizon or the iris, or if I'm going, I'm just talking crazy. I say or iris. I don't know why I said that. I don't even know what that means. But if I'm going somewhere else to a happier existence, or I'm going to another realm, I mean, just still love me. I mean, that's it. I mean, but all this other stuff, love me to death. I don't know about that. Don't love me to death. Love me to life and love me uh unconditionally. I say that. How about that?
love her with every piece of me. I love her.
People tend to love you with conditions, though. Is there such thing as unconditional besides children? Can you love somebody unconditionally, or do you love them with conditions? Just asking.
More than I could put into words. But I never want her to be a part of my life again. I never want to speak to her again. I never want that friendship again. And I never want her to walk around carrying a burden of, damn, I wonder what happened, or damn, I wonder why. I love you. And I want you to.
Why you just didn't tell her that and not come on social media and say all this stuff? I know the ex friend is saving money. You definitely can be friends with who you want to be with, right? But I won't indulge. I don't believe in telling people to choose friends exactly. That's weird. They do that on here. They do this on social media. That's why I be like, look, listen. I don't know. Sometimes I think people be in coats in their own mind. I think they be like really codish. It's like codish energy. Like go where you want to go, see who you want to see, be who you want to be. You know what I'm saying? It's your life. You're not a cat. We don't have 9 lives now. We might, but you don't know, you're not gonna come back as the same in the same vessel. You know what I mean? I do believe in reincarnation at times, right? I believe in a lot of different things, but again, my opinion is not gonna be my beliefs is not going to be popular, okay? But I don't believe that people don't come back as the same person. They're not gonna come back as the same vessel. And sometimes they don't even remember their former lives, right? They have like, they have what you call deja vu. So you might remember deja vu, right? And deja vu is like a thing where you felt like you was here before, where you more than likely were there before, but you probably wasn't the same vessel that you was clocking around with. Okay, so that's the thing. So we have to be real with ourselves. Like again, like let people be who they gonna be, child. See, that's right there. Right. That is definitely creepy, right? I'll just hang out with the kids, less drama, they don't talk exactly. I'm trying to tell you, it's just not that serious, but that's just me. Don't listen to me. I will also say this. I've never been in a situation like this with my friends. I could be wrong. But girl, I'm not getting ready to be focused on this. I mean, all the stuff she talking about she done went through with this girl, I'm not doing it. Like, nope.
Sit with that. I don't hate you. I don't dislike you. I don't hold no malice against you. If you happen to drive by me in the street, if we make eye contact, smile. If I see you in the street, I'll tell you I love you. I
And
never.
women always, and this is what I don't like. So I can relate. I've been in a situation where somebody try to set me up with somebody that they done smashed or they swallowed his Johnson. You know what I'm saying? Like I don't want to be in it. I'm not doing that. That's why I don't want to be set up with nobody. Don't set me up with nobody because you probably smashed them at some point. I haven't been there. I was with this one girl, and she slobbed on this dude's Johnson. She was nasty. And I found out years later she had slobbed on Johnson. We weren't friends anyway. But still, that's not the point. So I cursed her out. No, we don't get down like that. Like, so just don't set me up with nobody. I don't want nobody that you may have liked or that you can't get or whatever. Like I'm good. But whatever. Let's go.
Never wish to have a conversation with you. I never wish to hang around you. I never wish to be in your presence. I never wish to have this friendship again. But I wish you all the best. And I hope you flourish. And all the things that we talked about that we desire, I hope all of those dreams come true for you. And I wish you nothing but the best. And I thank you for everything you've ever taught me. I thank you for being
Sometimes I think people say that, but they don't mean it. And I don't think you mean it.
there for me. I thank you for playing such a huge role in my life. I thank you for the hurt you caused me too, because it taught me a lot and it shaped me. It really shaped me in a way. And I knew that I needed to make this video and I knew I needed to let this go because if I didn't have this moment, I'm never going to have a friend. To this very day, I have no friends. My phone don't ring. Don't nobody text me. I put that on my kid's life. If you pick up my phone and go through it right now, you will see not one text message from a friend. I don't talk to no. You know who I talk to? Kaisha. Kaisha and my mother was the only people. I'm sorry, and I talked to my older sister. Kaisha, my mother, and my sister was the only 3 people I used to communicate with. My mom is no longer here. I only talk to Kaisha and my sister. I don't have a friend in this world like the friend I had in her. And I'm never going to develop a healthy, good friendship if I don't realize that I need to let this go and I need to heal from the trauma and I need to know the difference. Jasmine, this is not acceptable, and Jasmine, this is acceptable.
Hey, it's not acceptable for you to be online talking about this mess. Because it just don't make no sense. It's a story. I don't want any of friends to love me like this. I don't either. Oh my God. Girl, we don't even know y'all. We don't even care if y'all are friends. Oh. All right, y'all. I'm on my last grape. Oh my God. Mm-mm.
Jasmine, this hurt you. Jasmine, you didn't deserve this. Jasmine, I just need this moment to let go. And going forward, I know that this is it. I know when she runs across this video, I really want you to watch this.
All right, y'all. Now, y'all in the Crystal Palace. Now, if this girl run across this video and she do a Jasmine video on this, y'all be on the lookout so y'all can send me the video. If this girl do a video, we gonna do a reaction on that. Okay. What do we have to say? What is the moral of the story here? The moral of the story is so she don't talk to Chrissy. Girl, so you think this crazy? No, this ain't crazy. Chrissy don't stay in New York. Right. No, you said she girl, her Chrissy was just she was just you girl, she was just on that platform to get her channel up. You know she a Taurus. Her and Chris were real YouTube friends, associates, or whatever you want to call it. Like y'all my YouTube buddies, you know what I'm saying? I don't think they was real buddies though, y'all. They was just using each other for content. They was using each other to try to start that mommy honor game, which failed miserably. You know, Chrissy honestly can't really have friends. Y'all know Chrissy not really the friend type. You know what I'm saying? So like, and honestly, I think I have had different periods where I wasn't a friend type. Going through now, looking back on it, I think not. I wasn't friends with a lot of people. I think that you know, I could love a person. You know, I could love friend associates for the moment, but as soon as they do something, I'm like, I'm over it. You know what I mean? I just it just I'll talk to them about it though. It ain't like I'll just stop. No, it depends. No, I take that back. Strike everything I just said. Nah, it just depends on what the situation is. It depends on who it is. I just don't do friendships. I do buddies. I do associates. I do sisters, brothers, stuff like that. I do. If I meet cool people, I like meeting cool people. That's what I want. I want cool people along the way so we can laugh, kiki. I just want to laugh with you. I want to laugh with my people. That's what I want to do. If we're gonna be associates, we're gonna be cool or buddies. Let's just laugh and have fun. That's what I want to do. That's what I want to do. I don't want to be heavy. I don't want to feel emotionally drained by you, and I don't want you drain. I don't want to drain you emotionally. Okay, let's just laugh. Wow, OJ has died. Girl, OJ died. Girl, are you serious, girl? OJ Simpson. Wait a minute. He passed away. Well, he unalive. Girl, wait a minute now. Girl, they dropping level. He is on up there. They ain't like he a young girl on the 10th, girl. He yesterday, girl. I did not know that, girl. Mm-mm-mm. All right, y'all. I think we're done with Jasmine. What do y'all think? The moral of the story is it's because you beg too much. It's on Good Morning America. Okay. I just saw it, girl. I just Googled it and it said he did, right? Um, That's because yeah, she definitely begged too much. Okay, let's do the moral of the story. Let's wrap this up. Okay. So what do we feel? What did Jerry Springer used to say? These are my final words. This is what the Crystal Palace has to say. Can we all agree on this? Bottom line is Jasmine, you are too clingy. You and this girl if this was a real person now on you know and here this story just sounds a very unfetched, very unreal. It just does sound like you lying. You're not telling the whole story. There is some deception in what you say. Me being an energy reader, you are also being tuned into your uh third eye. We all find that this story sounds like some deception. If not the whole story, definitely deceptive. Okay. So we feel like the story is deceptive. And even if it is true or some parts of it is whatever, you too clingy for a friend. You got a lot of sneaky links and you all like a lot of pig. A lot of little too much, and I would not be discussing all that on here. I mean, you know, everybody like a little pang every now and then, right? We've had, you know, situations where you might have kicked it with somebody or whatever, but I mean, God, you got a lot of pockets, girl. You got a lot of pockets, girl. You got a lot of notches in your belt from all the pain you had. But that's neither here nor there. I don't want to slut shame anybody or telling somebody that they can't have different experiences as long as they try to find their true love or they try to find somebody to settle down with. I don't think it's anything wrong with that. Or if you're a grown ass woman and you or single, you have a right to, as long as you protect yourself. I'm gonna ask you to protect yourself, but it don't sound like y'all was wearing much condoms. But that's neither here nor there. But I would feel like I don't think it's anything wrong with if a woman want to have multiple partners, as long as she's safe, as long as she protects herself, as long as she's bringing the condoms to tell the gentleman so to put the condoms on. I hope those people can get their money now. Olivia, I guess we will see. Mimi, what? Yep, OJ Simpson unalive now. I don't know how, but I just saw it online as well. How you doing, M Jones? Welcome to the McFiggy Palace. But the bottom line, the wrap up is this. Like I said, I have my thoughts on OJ. Do I think OJ physically did it? No. Do I believe he had a part to play in it? Possibly. I know I want to say, but to be honest with you, and this is going, I ain't going, I don't listen, listen, listen. Nicole Brown was not any relations to me, so I don't really, you know what I mean. I just think it's funny. Let me just share this with y'all, okay? I think it's funny how her parents and her family got to talking about how he was abusing her. They was okay with him oozing her as long as the family was getting paid. But that's just my opinion. I think a lot of times people will show love. You know what I mean? It's kind of like Tina Turner, how Tina Turner represented her mother in the movie. What love got to do with it? But it seems like sometimes these families will be getting a payoff from the man because he may be rich or whatever. So he's hooking the family up and paying them off. So they rolling with as long as they can get some checks. And that's what Nicole Simpson family felt like, especially her sister. She's all here. She's supposed to be this big activist as far as oozing women, but at the same time, I feel like that her family was getting the payoff, and then it was all good when they was getting the payoff. And so I'm not doubting that OJ Simpson wasn't tearing her butt up, wasn't whooping her. I'm not doubting that she was a slower. I'm not doubting that either. But at the end of the day, that family, I just think that there's something weird about that family. And nor would I wish death an unaliving of anyone. That's not me, right? Unless you violate me, then thinking I will be thinking it, okay? But needless to say, is that I think that her family, you think he did it? Well, I don't do I personally think he had his hands. Do I believe he was there on the scene? No. Do I believe that he probably had someone to do it? Possibly, yes. Yes, I'm just gonna be honest. I'm just gonna be honest. But in that moment, because black people are always getting railroad, that's kind of where we were at that moment. But do I care about OJ Simpson and whether his life or who he was as a person? Of course, somebody that passed away, of course you're gonna be like, oh man, that's bad. Whatever, right? But at the same time, I mean, it ain't like OJ was my partner. I didn't know OJ. You know what I mean? I'm like, okay, sorry for his family. Yes, he was 76 cancer. Okay. Yeah. So I'm just kind of like on that. I just think that, I mean, that's the bottom line. I mean, OJ was not my partner. Do I think that the Brown family benefited from OJ while he was with Nicole? Yes, I do. Excuse me. Do I believe that they knew about the ooze that him and the girl, him and that their family members going through? Yes, I do. Do I think they said anything? No, because they was getting their money. That's what I believe. That's my issue too. So if we're gonna talk about OJ unaliving her or having someone to do with that or paying someone to do it or whatever the case is, allegedly, then we're also going to say this. I mean, that was so stupid for him to write a book if I did it. I mean, good lord, for this dumb. But I don't think he got his hands dirty. Let's just say that. I believe his heart might have been dirty, his mind might have been dirty, and his wallet, money, etc. might have been dirty. But do I believe he got his hands dirty? No. Do I believe he sent somebody out to get her? Possibly. Sure. I can go with that theory, right? But my thing is too, the Simpson, the Brown family was getting paid as well. Yeah, they got. I'm talking about before she unalived, right? I believe that the fact that they started talking about the ooze after she had passed away. They weren't talking about that at first. If that was the case, if all your family member was getting oozed, when you have said something back in, when you have been clowned, OJ, do you wait till after somebody dies start talking and stuff? No, you get on it now. You know what I'm saying? OJ was their boy until he stopped spreading that money. You know what I mean? But hey, that's just my thoughts, my opinions, my energy. But again, my views are not popular. What I feel and think is not popular. It's not popular in this sector. A lot of stuff that I say, y'all might not agree with. Y'all can see my point. I'm like, okay, I understand your point, but y'all definitely entitled to your own opinion. That's okay. I will always think he's guilty. Yes, she does too much. Right, she does do too much. So going back to just Jasmine, I think that Jasmine is too hard to be a friend to her because she does require too much. She has high expectations, and whoever this friend is, if this is a real person or if this really happened, if it's or some of it happens. It's just a lot of deception in the story. So it's really hard to really go off of that. But if we were to just go off her video solely and not our thoughts and opinions about, excuse me, whether or not this was her friend or not, whether this was a real person, we were to go off her video, I think she does team too much. I think this girl was jealous of her and basically liked a little peen every now and then, especially the peens that she has had in her for JJ. So y'all probably should have all had relations and called it a day. There wouldn't have been no big deal, but whatever. Yeah. So I'll just put it out there like that there. Okay. But yeah, do I care about OJ? No, I don't. But do I feel bad for his family because they loved him and he passed away? Sure. But do I care about OJ? No. Did I care about him doing the trial? No. Did I like Johnny Cochran? Yes. Did I care for OJ? No. Do I care about OJ did the very thing that he gonna go back and do? Right. I didn't feel bad for him though, because he was dirty. So I feel like, that's none of my business. I really don't listen. I didn't know Nicole Brown. I can't relate to her. Um, you know, and that's it. You know what I mean? Do I feel sorry for her children? Sure. I feel definitely sorry for her children because they, passed away. And anytime someone gets red rummed, of course we're gonna be like, oh my God, that's a tragedy. That's sad. Oh, you know what I mean? Of course we're gonna feel like that. We are gonna connect to that portion. We always gonna go, oh my God, that's bad. I'm so sorry for that. You know what I mean? Whether you knew or not or whatever, but I don't know. I just think that whole story is bigger than what we think it is. I am a conspiracy theorist. I will admit that. But I think it was bigger than what we think it is. Do I think OJ had his hand in it? Well, sure, right? Why would he write a book afterward? Do I believe it was more in what happened to her and Ronald Goldman? Absolutely. I believe it wasn't just about OJ. I believe it wasn't just about OJ having his hands in it, but I believe it was other parties that took place as well. But that's just my opinion. Do I believe her family innocent? No, I don't. I know y'all gonna be like, oh no, I don't think they're innocent either because again, when she was getting oozed by OJ, where was they at? They was getting that money, okay? But anyway, in my opinion, my humble opinion, okay? Also, in the moment, now race definitely plays a part in how I feel about the verdict, and I'm unapologetic about that. Right. And so to me, it's just this is really what it is. It wasn't about OJ. To be honest with you, it wasn't about OJ. During that time, y'all gotta remember, Rodney King had got beaten. unnecessarily. You know what I mean? Not that I curve, not that I like Rodney King. You know, he was smoking crack. He was a crackhead. You know, not that I think that Rodney King deserved. He did not deserve that though. At the end of the day, y'all gotta remember something. And L.A. was crooked. LA has always been crooked. You know, the police on staff, a lot of police, not all police, but a lot of them have a certain, I used to work with a lot of them. They have a certain mind state, and a lot of their mind state is to kill, to ill black folks. I'm sorry. We got to call it what it is. And so because of that, so even if he did it, they messed that case up. Them old police basically messed up their whole entire case. So even if they found out that he did it, and we do feel like most of us here feel like he did it, had something to do with it, at very least, right? But the point is, it's been so much police brutality for black folks throughout history, not just in the 90s, not just in 2000s, but throughout history since the beginning of since the police department was first created, and lynch mobs and all kind of little stuff, that were in place to hurt black folks. So we're not all melanated people, so I'm not gonna pretend like I trust them, because I don't. And like I told y'all, now although I told y'all I will to save myself, so I don't mess up what I got going on, because I got stuff to lose, right? So to save myself, I always tell people to call the law when it comes to certain things. Now, if it's your family member, you might want to handle it differently. But what I was telling y'all about Olivia, like she's the type of person, she'll call the law. Her mama will call the law on you. So why wouldn't people not revert to calling the law on her? You have to hit her in the pocket. Certain people you have to call the law on, and if something happens to them, it is what it is. You understand, man? Some people, not all people, but certain people that act the way that they act, and to save yourself from getting yourself into a certain trouble, then I would recommend you call the law, right? But whatever. Olivia, I won't be shedding any tears for her, girl, please. He is me off with that book. Sit down somewhere, right? It wasn't just the book that was ignorant. It was the way that he rolled around after he got out of jail. So he goes to go collect his stuff. He gonna go to this hotel and collect his stuff. I'm like, why would you think you're gonna be the muscle? You freaking OJ in LA. Why don't you just take them and sue them? That's what made sense to me. It made sense for him to sue them, to take them to court. Like, why would you go up in a room thinking that you're gonna come up in there like a Suge Knight and take your stuff? Because eventually, it is what it is. That stuff happens. You got to be careful of, intimidating people and going to. But that's a whole nother conversation. I don't even want to have a conversation with y'all here online, because let's not go there. But again, rest OJ RIP, I guess. I don't know what y'all want me to say. I don't want to be cruel. I'm not cruel, because P, he does have a family that loved him. He has children who loves him. I mean, on from her and from his other ex-wife. So I'm not getting ready to be insensitive toward for their sake, because they're still their father. They're still their family member. He has cousins, and you never know. Somebody in here might be related to OJ. We don't know that, so I don't want to be insensitive to them. I'm not going to, but again, that's the only reason why people would really roll for OJ during that time period. It wasn't that because he was a celebrity; it was just the fact that he was black. That was the only reason. And we know how, again, I didn't trust police. You know what I mean? Especially the LA police, and all the stuff, the Rodney King, and all the stuff that had been happening throughout history. So we had to look at that as a people, right? And then the fact that we know that they do a lot of stuff. Then, like, okay, and they already knew what happened to Biggie. They already knew what happened to Pac. So we're not gonna play this game. So, but we supposed to believe, them. Whether or not they didn't prove it. It's not about what you do. It's about can you prove it, you know. But that's a whole nother conversation. But anyway, let me get up out of here before I piss some of y'all off. But thank you so much for coming live with me. I really appreciate it. Thank you so much. Like, share, and subscribe to the video. I really do. Thank you, and I really appreciate each and every one of you all for supporting me. Thank you so much for coming out of the outhouse gang up in this thing. I really appreciate y'all. I really appreciate y'all for every thing that you do within the Crystal Palace, and especially when you are inside of the parlor room, or whether or not you're in the parlor room, the boom boom room, or the outhouse gang up in this thing. I really do appreciate you all doing all of that. That is so inspirational to me, to keep me further, and we having these great conversations, and we're basically having fun, we're laughing, and I really do appreciate each and every one of you all. Thank you so much, and I will talk to y'all later at a later date. I don't know if I'm going live tonight, but I'm definitely gonna go live. But I can't promise I'll go live today, y'all, because y'all know, ooh, Lord, I'll try. I can't promise that, but I'm going into the healing center today, so I don't know. But anyway, y'all, thank you so much. Talk to y'all later.
You say that I should probably start to walk away. I'm hoping that you stop and make me have to stay. Cause I'm floating in your orbit. Yeah, I'm stuck in your space. Just my luck. Put me away, you understand. There's nothing left to say. Pull me back, take my hand. Come on.
All right, y'all still here? All right, y'all. I'll let y'all. All right.